patients and the injured through Rafah border crossing when it opens. Moreover, the Egyptian Red Crescent is intensifying efforts to deliver huge quantities of humanitarian aid. The ceasefire deal brokered by Egypt, Qatar, and the United States was announced just this past Wednesday after a year of tireless mediation between Israel and Hamas.
Welcome back, and to shed more light on this issue, we are joined over the phone by Monica Williams, International Relations Analyst. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So, as we've just mentioned, that 95 trucks carrying clothes, medical supplies, food, tents, hygiene supplies, and other relief supplies entered and are heading to Gaza Strip. How do you see humanitarian aid, and to what extent it could help in lifting the suffering of Gazans, especially in the north of Gaza Strip?
Indeed, the humanitarian aid containing food, clothing, and medical supplies and other essential goods is crucial for any person, especially in relieving the immense suffering of the Gaza, especially in the northern Gaza Strip, as you mentioned. This area has faced, as we know, severe shortage due to the prolonged blockade, continuous conflict, and restricted access to the resources. The provision of food ensures basic needs, while medical supplies are vital to treating the injured and addressing public health crisis. Clothes and other essentials provide the meaning of dignity and comfort, especially in this situation, displacement and destruction. Such aid not only address immediate survival needs, but also foster resilience in the face of dire humanitarian conditions.
Yes, also a total of 2,000 trucks carrying humanitarian aid and goods on the Egyptian side of Rafah crossing are preparing to enter for the people of Gaza. How do you see Rafah crossing border was important to Gazans during the past years, even before the war?
Of course, the Rafah border crossing has been a vital lifeline for the people of Gaza for many years, even before the current war, as one of the only gateways to the outside world, not controlled by others, the only gateway. It has played a crucial role in facilitating the movement of people and goods. For Gazans seeking medical treatment, education, or opportunities abroad, Rafah serves as the primary exit point, enabling access to critical services and lives. It's also been instrumental in allowing the entry of essential supplies such as food, medicine, construction materials, especially during periods of restriction and blockade. The crossing significant growth during times of crisis when humanitarian aid needed to reach Gaza's population urgently, as well its ability to connect Gaza to Egypt and the broader international community has made it happen for addressing the region's ongoing humanitarian and economic challenges. So in light of the current conflict, the continued operation and accessibility of Rafah crossing remains critical for delivering life-saving and providing, as we know, a humanitarian corridor for those in dire need.
And Monica, how do you see Egypt's role in receiving the injured and preparing the hospitals for the Palestinians?
From the first day, Egypt has played a vital and communicative role in receiving injured Palestinians and preparing its hospitals to provide them with critical medical care. By opening its borders and facilitating the transfer of the wounded to Rafah crossing, Egypt has demonstrated its commitment to addressing the humanitarian crisis in Gaza. Egyptian hospitals particularly in border area like North Sinai, has been equipped with and staffed to handle with influx of the patients, including set up emergency units, mobilizing different medical teams and stocking essential supply. Specialized medical facilities have been prepared to treat to the complex injuries, and that cannot be addressed within Gaza due to overwhelmed or destroyed healthcare infrastructure. So the proactive and humanitarian approach not only saves lives but also underscore Egypt's leadership in the region. It reflects the broader solidarity with the Palestinian people while highlighting its critical role in mitigating the human toll of ongoing conflict.
Yes, and what is your evaluation of Egypt's tireless efforts to reach a ceasefire deal in Gaza Strip?
As we mentioned, Egypt's role is not lying in the humanitarian role only. Egypt in reality have adopted a multifaceted approach. Egypt has played a tireless role in mediating between conflict parties to reach a ceasefire in the Gaza Strip, leveraging its geopolitical position and established a relationship with various stakeholders. Egypt has consistently pushed for dialogue and de-escalation. Its efforts are evident in hosting negotiations, advocating for human forces, and coordinating with different and several international actors to pressure for a resolution. This initiative not only aims to halt immediate violence, but also pave way for long-term solution to the Palestinian-Israel conflict. So I see that Egypt's diplomacy underscores its dedication to regional stability and its leadership in addressing one of the most pressing humanitarian political crises in the Middle East.
Yes. Yes, Monica, also, how do you see the visit of international media agencies to Rafah border crossing, which is a documentation of the historical moment or historical event that comes after relentless Egyptian efforts to reach a ceasefire?
Yes, the visit of many media outlets to the Rafah border marks a significant moment in documentation. One of the recent historical events, particularly in the context on the ongoing conflict and the efforts for ceasefire. This development simplifies not only the efforts of Egypt's diplomacy, but also highlights the increasing global attention on the humanitarian and the political implications of the situation. This visit underscores the effectiveness of Egypt's diplomatic initiatives aimed at achieving ceasefire. It reflects the country's strategic role in mediating tension and facilitating dialogue. On the other side, global attention, it enhanced the global attention and accountability as with international media on ground. There is a greater accountability for action taken during the conflict. This highlighted the encouragement in the stakeholders to prioritize peace and humanitarian consideration, knowing that their actions are being observed worldwide. And on the other side, it has an impact on public perception. Discovered by international media can shape the public participation and influence the political discourse regarding the conflict.
Yes, I'd like to thank you, Monica Williams, international relations expert or analyst. Thank you, Monica, for being with us. Give viewers a short break and we'll be back, so stay tuned.